Okay, welcome back from the short break. We'll get ready for the FIFA presidential elections, and all the candidates are talking really tough. I want to just let us comment briefly about that. That's another exciting, oh my God, we've seen drama this year already in football, and it's the way it's going. Even Africa not endorsing an African candidate makes me worry.
Well, yeah, it's worrisome, but again, I think that's the reality, I don't know if there's an African candidate right now that has the capacity to run FIFA. I mean, no disrespect. We're not, even between me and you, Austin, how have we been able to manage sports in Africa or football in Africa that the Europeans can now say, I think that these guys have got someone who can, lead FIFA. Between me and you, the only person I think in Africa that is eminently qualified to run FIFA is Danny Jordan. Where is Danny Jordan in the whole picture?
No.
Nobody has put him forward.
Danny Jordan was seriously involved in the 2010 FIFA World Cup. Those guys will get into his life.
I mean, these are the kind of people Africa should put forward.
That's right.
Credible people. But Africa would not put these kind of people forward because of the issue of politics and money. In Nigeria, Shego Odegbami
we had a chance to present Shego Odegbami.
But unfortunately, it was frustrated by the powers that be.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't think that we have someone right now, amongst all the names I've heard, qualified enough to run FIFA. And whether I like it or not, FIFA is I mean, between me and you, is a white man's organization. I'm not trying to be racist.
But isn't it time for Africa to get involved with international football? It's about time, because we have a presence, we have good block for voting. How come we are not totally involved?
Yeah, because we don't have the guys who are intelligent enough, to make headways. As far as look at Issa Hayatou, he's been CAF president for God knows how long. Even as a member of FIFA, Issa Hayatou is not even so influential. I saw the FIFA Gala night, the FIFA World Best Player Award. Issa Hayatou was the acting president of FIFA. On a normal circumstance, he should have presented the Best Footballer Award to Lionel Messi. Yeah. When Blatter was president, he was always the man who had the responsibility of presenting the award. But when Issa Hayatou was acting president, he was not given that honor. Yeah. That's to tell you how influential he is at the global level of football. So I don't think that Africa has played enough politics. We have always remained at the back seats and will continue to watch.
Okay, I told you that it's going to be a revealing edition of sports tonight. This morning we spoke to General Secretary of the Nigeria Football Federation and the president of Mohammed Sanusi, and he says, guys, look, no member of the NFF Technical Committee has resigned. That everybody is still in touch. They've not received any letters, but words on the street says that members of the NFF Technical Committee, they've dropped their resignations because they don't like the way the leadership of the Nigeria Football Federation are handling this Sunday Olisa issue. Let's go to Abuja. The chairman of the NFF Technical Committee, Barrister Chris Green, is standing by to join us live on the program. Good evening, Barrister Chris Green, and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, Austin.
It's good to have you join us. Let me throw this one at you, and I want you to be straightforward with me. Have you resigned from your role as chairman of the NFF Technical Committee?
No, I've not resigned.
Fantastic. Do we have members in the NFF Technical Committee that have resigned?
No, nobody has resigned.
Okay, so set the record straight. What's all these talks we're hearing about?
Well, the truth is that we almost threw in the towel. We almost resigned en masse over the issues that have been trending in the media for some time now. The technical committee, as a committee, is a very responsible committee. It's a committee that is saddled with the responsibility of thinking ways and means of developing football in this country. And when we saw that things were not going the proper way, the right way, and we felt kind of insulted when a letter was given to us stating that our role is merely advisory and all that. And so it didn't get down well with everybody, and the tirades that went before it did not even help matters. We found that we found ourselves in a situation where you are given an opportunity to serve the nation, and you seem not to be doing anything because the people that you are supposed to superintend over, the people we are supposed to make policies over are not even accepting it, and they are not even accepting their responsibility. And again, we owe a duty to Nigeria to making sure for now we get football of the woods, because football is in the woods now. We can say that for sure. You can take that to the bank. It's in the woods. So we actually want to get football out of the woods, and a few things happen. But I think the things are in the past now because so many people intervened, and we have very big respect for those persons, more especially the president of Nigerian Football Federation, Mr. Amadu Pinnick. He's very passionate in this game, and he'll rather do everything within his powers to making sure that this game is run in accordance with international best practices. His passion knows no bounds. The next other person is Alhaji Hassan Yamud, the DG of the NFF. He is like a father to everybody. He saw what was happening, and he saw that the boat was drifting, and he had to call everybody and say, hey, look, for the interest of Nigeria and for the interest of the game, let everybody bury sachet and come back together. And I want to say that the house is back together, in fact, ready to work, to making sure that we do what is best for the country, support the coach, help him succeed, and put smiles in the faces of Nigerians once again. We've done it before, and I know we can still do it again.
Let me get you talking again. We're getting comments that will this current NFF Technical Committee give Coach Sunday Olise 100% support, because the body language, the tone says that you guys are not cool with the coach?
No, you see, when a job is given to you to do, you must do it with all amount of seriousness. You must be very sincere when you're doing this job. You must be very honest and frank in doing this job. And I want to tell you that, above all, Nigeria is supreme. Nigeria is bigger than every other person. And you want to know that we don't have any other country other than Nigeria. And so we are stuck with, in fact, the truth of the matter is that we don't have any choice than to making sure that we do the best. And I want to let you know that we are not only loyal and patriotic to Nigeria, we want to do everything humanly possible to make sure that Sunday Olise exists. Succeeds. Sunday Olise is a Nigerian, is the head coach of the Super Eagles. And it's in our cards, it's on our table to making sure that he succeeds. And that tax is what is before us. If Sunday fails, Nigeria fails. If Nigeria fails, the technical committee has also failed. So I don't see any reason why we will not do everything. Look, things happen, quarrels happen, bickerings happen, but everybody must bury the hatchet for the interest of this nation. And I tell you what, Sunday Olise is a Nigerian. He has apologized to the nation. He has apologized to the technical committee. He has apologized to the Nigerian Football Federation. And so nobody is bearing anything against him. The interest is football. The interest is Nigeria.
Okay, before I let you go, I'll run us through the program of events before that game against Egypt, because that's very, very crucial. We're not hearing anything from the NFF. You're in charge of the technical committee. Technically, how ready are we for that game?
Well, gratifying. The coach has sent in his program for that competition, or for that game against Egypt. So we are going to sit very soon and look at the program. And it's going to be our own program. The next, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Go on. Yeah.
Are you there?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go on.
Yeah, I said gratifying is sent in his program to the technical committee. We'll meet very soon, in a couple of days, look at the program and set the tone for how will I call it, a must-win game against Egypt. The next thing is for him to send his players. He is going to even appear before us, because one family. We must guide him. We must know what he's doing. If there are areas he needs help, we must give that help to him. We must assist him. It's Nigeria. It's not an individual thing. It's for all of us. And I must tell you that right now the coach himself, from the information from what he's told me, he's going around looking at our players, how they are playing. He's looking at Promise Isaac. He's looking at Chuba Akpom. He's looking at all such players, And like we keep saying, we must get the best legs to prosecuting that game. It's a double header. We must get the best of legs to doing it. And we must make sure that our tactics, our strategy are up to it. No time for no dulling. We must make sure that everything is pick as pan, and we must make sure everything is done in accordance with what we want.
Thank you very much, Chris Green, for making our time to set the record straight and talk to us on Sports Tonight. We appreciate it. Thank you. Okay.
Well, thank you very much. Welcome.
That's it. Chris Green, Chairman, NFF Tech Committee, bringing a lot of clarifications to what is out there. Omar, I watched you listen to him. You 100% convinced at what he said?
Well, on Olise, I'm not too convinced. Because I think that when people make errors, there must be measures for it not to happen again. If a coach makes unguarded utterances like this going forward, what are the punishments that will be meted to the coach so that he does not, he is not found wanting again? From what Chris Green have said, it looks like everything is all well and good. The coach can make another video tomorrow, insult everybody, apologize, and everything will be fine. That's not how I think we should move on. I mean, in any sane, I'm using the word of the coach now, in any sane environment.
I thought I was going to forget that word. I try not to remember that word.
If a coach makes such an error, he will be punished.
Okay.
He cannot go scot-free. I've not heard anything from the NFF as regards punishment for Olise.
But I've just said it. There's still one family that everybody is cool.
That's not the way to move forward. If your child misbehaves, you have to at least, if you spare the child, you spare the rod, you spoil the child. So you must punish him and let him know that you cannot just do whatever you like and think that everything will be fine. What Green have said is like encouraging Olise to do what he has done again. And we'll clap for you, and those people can go to hell. So I think that there must be punitive measures.
That's right.
So that things like this will not repeat.